Dustin Poirier's next opponent, according to Daniel Cormier, should be perfect. Recently, Dustin Poirier's preferred opponent was mentioned by Daniel Cormier. Cormier played matchmaker and outlined why a fight against Beneil Dariush makes sense for all parties involved while examining the landscape of the 155-pound division. Dariush, the number 4 lightweight contender, was mentioned by Cormier as a potential opponent for the Diamond in a recent episode of the DC&RC. Dariush has demonstrated his mettle and merited the chance to compete against the top names in the lightweight division, in Cormier's opinion. For Dustin Poirier, I'd like to see him versus Beneil Dariush. If there's anyone who's earned that chance, it's Beneil, said the commentator. Beneil Dariush has earned his opportunity to fight the best in the world, or at least the most recognizable. He added to his defense of Dariush by saying that the American lightweight who was born in Iran has always acted in the UFC's best interests. Beneil took on Gamrot in Abu Dhabi when he didn't need to. He was the higher-ranked man. They were talking about him as a man who might be a replacement for the title fight, Charles Oliveira vs Islam Makhachev at UFC 280. He fights a guy that's barely ranked in the top 10 and beats him. Beneil Dariush recently defeated up-and-coming challenger Mateusz Gamrot in a decisive unanimous decision victory. Curiously, Dariush indicated before UFC 280 that he has a future bout versus Dustin Poirier in mind. A matchup with Beneil Dariush, according to Dustin Poirier, makes sense. Dustin Poirier demonstrated to the MMA community why he continues to be one of the most versatile athletes on the UFC roster. At UFC 281, the Diamond fought Michael Chandler in a hard 3-round contest and won by submission in the 3rd round. This was his 8th overall and first submission victory in his illustrious MMA career. At the press conference following the fight, Poirier expressed his enthusiasm for the prospect of facing Beneil Dariush again. A match with Dariush makes sense for the Louisiana native given that he has already faced 3 of the top 5 lightweights. That makes a lot of sense, I must say. Beneil has shown himself by dispatching several difficult opponents while maintaining a sharp appearance. I'm not against it, we'll see. The UFC and I will eventually decide when I want to make a comeback. It all comes down to that.